Hi, Samantha from Soul Pathways. Happy Monday. Hope the start of your week's going well. I thought I would get on here for a quick continuation of my unconventional love story. Or really just a quick continuation of my life's journey or unconventional love story. If you want to know why you should continue watching this video or any of my videos, check out video number 2. I talk about the whys there. My name is Samantha Eagles, and I'm an earth angel and an anointed chosen child of God. And I have a very unconventional love story and journey in this lifetime. One that embraces and encompasses all aspects of the human journey, both shadow and light, but it's a story about healing and embracing that so you can get to your highest self. So the question I have today, or maybe it's just a thought, because it's something I'm currently going through. Have you ever felt like you weren't good enough? Or have you ever asked yourself, why aren't I good enough? Or why isn't this good enough? Why can't it be good enough? Why isn't it ever good enough? Yeah, you heard that right. These are some questions I've been asking myself and posing to God. As an earth angel. Because I've been struggling over the past 24 to 36 hours with projections of depression and people wrangling and making me wrangle with questions of self-doubt and my life path, and trying to get me to question my confidence and trying to keep me low on energy and doubt and distraction and making me feel frustrated. Have you ever been there? Ever feel like the world, or at least people, it feels like others are, or life in and of itself is stacked against you? Trust that gut feeling. Because you wouldn't be off. I'm finding, as somebody who was born a psychic medium, a messenger to God. That was not random. and somebody who is very attuned to her own instinct. I'm actually so good now. I am getting to the point where I know when people are actually tapping into my energy. I'm dealing with people who are sabotaging my life journey. Yeah, people can do that. You betcha. They're not gonna ultimately win. I mean, what they're doing is delaying, but they're not gonna win. It's called gang stalking. And what I have is a group of very jealous, envious, corrupt, and criminal people. Here's another one. Don't think that pattern at all is random, folks, because I don't live by an airport at all. I've been having planes fly over me only since I started getting gang stalked 2 years ago. And it gets really bad when I'm about to break through, or when I talk on something when I'm close. The point of the matter is, I'm dealing with a group of individuals who are wealthy, elite, and they're corrupt. And they are people who are in, and I quote, places of high status within the government, politics, within the entertainment business, movies, singing, and other platforms. We're talking about people all over the fucking place that have status and money. And I didn't say all this money is good money. Some of this money is bad money. Mob money, cartel money. Why would they want me? That's why this is called my unconventional life story. I was wondering that myself in the beginning. You'll have to roll back into the first season to learn my whole life story, okay? But nevertheless, these elites work with criminals, and right now they're like hunting down chosen children, targeting them all across the world. It wouldn't matter where you're at. If you are a chosen child of God and you have spiritual gifts, psychic gifts, you're probably targeted, and you could be being gang stalked, and you probably are. And if you're helping a chosen child of God in any way, shape, or form, you're probably being targeted as well. And you're probably being hushed, silenced, especially if you don't have protection of any type. I happen to have a lot of protection. Trust me, they've been trying to unalive me left, right, and center. Haven't you now? Confirmation. My understanding is there is a singular wealthy elite family that started this gang stalking. they would be the family that put me up for adoption, I'm thinking, or gave me away, or whatever happened there. I'm still working that out. And they began working with criminals. Like all types of criminals. Okay. So this group of criminals is working with corrupt officials, corrupt authoritative figures in the justice system, from all branches of the government. You're talking cops, judges, lawyers, CIA, FBI, and then from my own personal experience, they came to my hometown and they corrupted my entire city became like zombies. It was night and day how the people here were behaving. One day they were normal, and then within a few weeks they were all zombies. It was a plague. A plague, literally a plague. It was like everybody in Rochester Hills was possessed, is the best way I could say. And they became, the common denominator was they all hated me, and none of them knew me, really. Nevertheless, I bring this up to say that now that I'm sharing my story and testimony, this elite family wants to hide. No, I don't think so. If you at all had anything to do with harming me in any way, shape, or form from the beginning in 2020, or even before, from the beginning of my birth to now, so 50 years in the making, if you've had any hand in hurting me, you are going to pay your karmic justice. You hear that speeding car? That's confirmation. And it is speeding in for you. I told you some time back that this was going to happen, and I told you that God said no one was going to be able to get out of this. Horn hump confirmation. And I'm going to repeat and remind you, I don't care what your status is. I don't care if you have more money than Timbuktu. I don't care if you have 5 trillion gazillion bazillion dollars and you can buy everybody on planet Earth 5 times over. I don't. I could give 2 flying fucks. I don't care. If you harm me, you're going down. I don't care if you have the fastest running legs in the world. If you have the best hiding spots in the world, you will be found. I don't care if you want to take it to the grave. We'll still get you there. Guess what? I am both of dark and light. I will find you, and I will get those answers. Even below ground, you're not safe anywhere. Trust me when I tell you this. You're not safe anywhere. Plead the 5th in the 3D? Fine. I'm good. I'm always good. Why? I'm a truth speaker. You, however, messed with the wrong person here. And now you're going to pay. You ain't gonna not pay. And you ain't gonna plead the fifth and then take that shit to the grave and think, oh, I'm getting away with it. No. 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 I'm sorry, darling. Things aren't gonna be easy for you. Look what you did! Look what you've done! Not just to me, because I know I'm not your only victim. Trust me. All I have to do is tap your motherfucking energy for 5 seconds and I know for fact I am not the only. I am the countless. Do you really think God is that dumb? Do you think the devil is that dumb? Do you think the eyes in the sky are that dumb? You can't hide, and you won't. Yeah, sure, take that shit to the grave. But you forget, I'm a channel, I'm a medium, and I have connections too. And they're a lot more fucking powerful than yours. My connections, they cross all these lines. Very smart bus. You better believe it. God's very smart. He had your number before you even knew it. So, but take it. Take it to the grave. I don't care. You're not going to buy your way out of this. You're not going to fuck your way out of this. You're not going to run your way out of this. You're not going to get your Aunt Millie, Vanilli, Michael Jackson, any of them. They're not going to help you. If you've hurt me, look at what you've done. I'm sitting with a car that you guys have hit 10 times. Has anybody ever tried to reconcile any of these differences? No. I still go out of my parking lot and I'm still facing tension. Has anybody ever tried to send any form of apology? No. Has anybody tried to repay any of the monies they've stolen? Returned any of the properties? Have they tried to replace my car, which I busted my ass for? No. And I'm not one to ask, but look, this doesn't buy you from paying your judgment, but it's a good fucking start. Excuse my language. Sorry, not sorry. I'll say this. This earth angel swears. I do. Frankly, you're not going to get out. And you can go throw your little fits or whatever it is you do. And do it somewhere else. And quit projecting your sadness on me. I know some of you were under the belief that if you came and apologized, that would wipe the slate clean and you would stop paying your karmic debt. No. Sorry, no. Look at what you did. Look at how long you tortured people and me. Do you think God for 1 second is going to be like, if you apologize, I'll stop everything? Do you know how many fucking years I've been being tortured? Decades! 5 decades. Could you manage 5 decades of what you're dealing with right now? 5 of them. With nobody who gives a flying fuck about you. I bet you couldn't. I bet you couldn't. While people are fucking molesting you, raping you, stealing from you, and laughing while they're doing it, while they're getting high and drunk and fucking each other. Ha ha ha, Samantha, she's such a jerk. She's a wimp. She's a nothing. When in the end, God is just prepping me to kick your motherfucking ass. I wouldn't do this to another. I would never do this to another person. What's been done to me is horrendous. And what you're still doing is horrendous. Here's another thing. Remote viewing and astral traveling. And siphoning my energy. Two words. Spiritual rape. I'm being spiritually raped. Still. Do you really think God's gonna let you off? When you're coming into my space, breaking spiritual laws and physical laws, to view me while I'm naked in my physical environment or while I'm sleeping, as well as my child. Do you really think that? Bunch of fucking perverts, huh? I have proof on this. And I know I'm not the first. Fucking gross. You know how demeaning that is? And you are so lucky I'm not older version of myself. Because a karmic Samantha would have done and handled something like that very differently. And I know I'm not the only one. This type of voyeurism is disgusting. Cloaking your lust and pervertedness for love is not love. It's a form of control, and it's gross. Thinking you have a reason to come into my space without asking is next to fucking nuts. It's like you sitting at home and people fucking just entering your front door without knocking. While you're fucking standing there changing your clothes. And they're looking at you while you're naked. You can't go nowhere. You can't even take a shit without people looking at you. How would you like that? or your kids, for that matter. That's what I endure every day. Every day. I've actually seen videos of people discussing my boobs and my feminine genitalia. Exactly like my labia. How they look. Because I have a very distinct everything. I'm a unique individual. Spiritual, psychic rape. It's not sexy. It's an invasion of privacy. Privacy I haven't had for years. Obviously, at all during this lifetime. For some reason, I guess I don't deserve any rights or privacy. Thus, I'm taken back to what I said in the beginning. Have you ever asked yourself, why aren't I good enough? Why isn't it good enough? Why aren't I good enough? And it isn't about me not being good enough. It's about you projecting that crap onto me. I'm more than good enough. I was born good enough. The problem is my fucking light bothers people. And everybody has to shit on me because it makes them feel a certain way. So they want to bring me down. Oh, she must be humbled because she shines too bright. No, I'm already humble, motherfucker. I'm an earth angel. Earth angels are humble by nature. Fucktard. Humble your motherfucking self. You're fucking beating on an earth angel, you stupid knucklehead. Get a gosh dang grip. Quit drinking. Quit smoking. Get in line. Quit bullying people. Maybe go get an exorcism. Today I actually heard something. Twice. That us angels here, we lost a fellow angel to the dark. And I had a distinct feeling. I had a distinct feeling I knew that person. But I couldn't even bust out a singular cheer for this individual. You know who I'm talking about? Because I'm pretty sure you guys have something to do with it, or you know who does. Sabotage much? Trust me, for a couple of years, I've had a story. I was given a story in 2020. Was it 2022 or 2023? Really doesn't matter, but there's a story. Well, this would be the same person who is actually remote viewing, astral traveling, one of them. Because they're not the only one. Trust that. It's like I'm being spiritually gang raped. It's disgusting. Bluebird. Listen up. Last I checked, the Stargate project shut down. You keep violating me in this way, you're going to find yourself in harm's way in a way you have never, ever felt before. Not by me. By God. For those of you who choose to remote view or astral travel into my dreams, who are fucking with my dream state, stealing my dreams, trying to use my dreams against me by concealing my dreams, by making sure I don't remember my dreams, by fucking with my intuition, by throwing chaos magic at me, and whatever else you can to make me delay my own damn self, trying to get me to sabotage me. I call judgment on you with a surprise, and I'm not telling you what that is. That's why they're called surprises. Just think of it as a story with a twist. You're not getting out of this, but you will get out of my fucking rooms, and you will stay out of my head, and you will stay out of my meditations, and you will stay out of my business. And for those of you trying to come back in, I forgive you, but no. 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 Hope that clears things up. You can thank your friends. Thank the women. Thank the guys. Thank your moms and dads and aunts and uncles. Okay? What's meant for somebody, it doesn't pass them by unless they sabotage it. And you guys sabotaged it. But you had help. Trust me. The people that claim to love you guys best, they actually fucked you over. They lied to you and they fucked you and they corrupted you. And you can have that. I don't want any part of that shit. Hopefully you enjoy it. You chose it. You chose those women. They might have been beautiful, weren't they? But they're a beautiful goddamn disaster, aren't they? I know, I'm not as darling as them. I'm raw and I'm real, but I'm fucking with you. I'm with you till the end. I'll fight for you and I'll love you and I'll die with you. But I ain't no fucking model. And I'm no pole dancer. And fuck you if you think anything less. But then again, I don't give two flying fucks. I'll take that pole and I'll shove it right up your ass. Or I'll let you do it. Fuck, I don't even have the energy for that. Honestly, I don't care. I guess this is where I'm at in my story. Just setting the record straight. From the girl who's pretty in pink. 3636. Who's that girl? It's me. Samantha. Take a good look. Now you can get walking. See you. I really don't have time to deal with people who want to do me harm. And for anybody else who is dealing with this, know your worth and stand on that. Don't let people fucking, I don't care who they are, mom, dad, sister, brother, best friend, question everything. Some of the hardest things I've come to face in my life have come straight from those people. The biggest betrayals were from my own blood relatives and some of the people that called themselves my soul family. Claimed to love me. Question everything. Leave no stone unturned. Go to God and trust yourself and love yourself, because that's where it all starts. It's with you. And then sink into forgiveness and self-love, because there's no room for bitterness or hate here. They win if you stay bitter or hateful. If you want to be successful, you have to release it all. You have to. And so, you do. Okay, it's freezing out here, and so I'm leaving. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Take care. Be well. And I will catch you on the flip side. Love you. May blessings flow to you and through you. And always, always. On this fabulous Monday. Bye.